Let's talk about my favorite football team. A lot of noise coming out from NFL press, commentators, and YouTubers revolves around the fact that the Buffalo Bills Super Bowl window has closed. And I'm here to tell you that that's far, far from the truth.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, SLIMPACO, back at you with another video. And today, we're here to talk about my boys, my squad, my team, the Buffalo freaking Bills. Yes, sir! Your boy's a proud member of Bills Mafia, and I feel like it's only right that I finally make a video about it. Now, I've seen a lot of people in the NFL analyst circle talk about how the Buffalo Bills have fallen by the wayside and how it's too late for them to win a Super Bowl with the roster they currently have.
This was a team I think everyone thought had higher expectations for, and that it ends 27-10 at home. It's deflating if you're a Bills fan, and I'm not so certain it's that, hey, we'll be back next year.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Basically, that's one of the dumbest takes going around right now. The Buffalo Bills have significantly improved their roster since the conclusion of last season. And I'm here to say with 100% certainty, the Buffalo Bills will be one of the last two teams fighting to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. The main reason the Buffalo Bills should still be considered Super Bowl contenders can be summed up in two words: Josh Allen. Yeah, what he said. Everything about this team runs through our superstar, all-pro, all-world quarterback. He had a bit of a down year in 2022 with an increase of turnovers that had been typically uncommon for him, but a lot of that can be chalked up to an elbow injury he suffered in Week 9 against the Jets. In his two playoff performances last year, he threw for 616 yards, 3 touchdowns, along with 3 picks. In order to help protect the two-time Pro Bowler so that his 2023 season will be the best of his career, the first focus for the team was to improve the offense. It's pretty obvious that the Bills went into the 2023 offseason with the mindset of revitalizing the offensive side of the ball because they added 2 new running backs in Latavius Murray and Damian Harris, alongside James Cook and Nyheim Hines to give Buffalo a stronger running game, something that has been sorely missing from the squad since the departure of LaShawn McCoy. In order to boost the protection for Allen, the Bills signed the left guard Connor McGovern from the Cowboys and used their second-round draft pick on right guard Osiris Torrance. Buffalo also drafted tight end Dalton Kincaid and wide receiver Justin Shorter in the first and third rounds respectively to give Allen 2 new weapons in the receiving game, although Dalton Knox, Stephon Diggs, and Gabe Davis are still expected to be his primary targets. The D-line was a weak spot for the Bills last year, but again, a lot of that can be summed up to injury. Von Miller tearing his ACL on Thanksgiving wasn't exactly how Buffalo had hoped to ring in the holiday season, and his return and veteran presence will undoubtedly do wonderful things for other young linemen like AJ Epinesa, Ed Oliver, and Greg Rousseau. Our linebacker core will look a little different without Tremaine Edmonds, but All-Pro Matt Milano proved last year, and really every year since his rookie season back in 2017, that he is more than capable of filling in as a true number 1. Hey guys, so 2 pretty big updates on the Bills. So we just signed Leonard Floyd from the Rams. He had a great season last year, and he already has some chemistry with Von Miller from their time in Los Angeles together. And Josh Allen got named the Madden 24 cover model. So I wonder how do y'all feel about that? I mean, I hate to break into the video like this, but the pretty big updates that I think y'all should be aware of. Lining up next to him will be AJ Klein, who's been serviceable the last couple years, and Terrell Bernard. Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, and Tre'Davious White will look to lock down opposing passing attacks in the secondary as they've done consistently for the last 5 years. And it'll be nice to have a healthy Tre'Davious back after tearing his ACL in 2021. Opposite White will be Kaiir Elam, who had a solid rookie season with 2 interceptions. But probably the biggest change for the 2023 Buffalo Bills defense comes on the sideline. Leslie Frazier, who had been the defensive coordinator for the past 6 seasons, announced that he was stepping away from professional football. Now, head coach Sean McDermott will also be calling the defensive plays. For those who don't know, McD was the defensive coordinator for both the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers before taking the Bills' head coaching job in 2017. So those are the personnel changes the Bills have made since the divisional round game. Now let me tell you why they should still be considered Super Bowl contenders. First of all, the AFC East is still Buffalo's division to lose. Aaron Rodgers to the Jets certainly presents a new wrinkle, but the Bills handled a Rodgers-led team last year pretty easily. I have no doubt that they'll be able to do it again. The Miami Dolphins are certainly another challenge, but with Tua's injury history and lack of ability to play in cold weather games, I don't really see them striking fear into the hearts of the Bills.
You're not scary.
In addition, the Bills have only lost to the Dolphins twice since Allen was drafted. Both of those times were one in Miami and two in the final seconds of the game. And as for the New England Patriots, well, they're the Patriots. Enough said. Keep pushing. Outside of the AFC East, the rest of the conference does look a little bit scary at first glance. Besides the Kansas City Chiefs and Cincinnati Bengals, the other three teams I say can be a threat. Could be a threat to the Bills this year would be the Baltimore Ravens, Los Angeles Chargers, or the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Ravens signed Odell Beckham Jr. to help their receiving depth, but that doesn't solve all their problems. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound. It doesn't really do that much. The Los Angeles Chargers are a good young team with a lot of talent and an extremely talented quarterback in Justin Herbert. But their issue is that they can never stay healthy, and the team is famous for being anti-clutch. The only other team I can think is more anti-clutch than them would be the Atlanta Falcons. As for the Jaguars, that team's still a bit of a mystery. They had a great year last year winning the AFC South, and they went toe-to-toe with the Chiefs in their divisional round game, not to mention their stunning 27-0 comeback against the Chargers just a week earlier in the wild card. But that team reminds me a lot of the Browns from a couple years ago when Baker Mayfield took them to the playoffs. That team also went deep and challenged the Chiefs. Look at the Browns now. The Browns are a mess. There's really only one team that I can see as a legitimate threat to the Buffalo Bills next year. And no, it's not the Kansas City Chiefs. The Bills have figured out that team, for the most part, and have won their last two regular season matchups against them, and should have won their most recent playoff game as well.
We don't talk about
13 seconds!
We don't talk about
13 seconds! No, the biggest challenge for the Bills comes in the Cincinnati Bengals. With their offensive firepower, Cincinnati presents a daunting challenge for the Bills, and any team really. But something I've noticed about Buffalo is that it always takes them a few matchups against a team to figure out how to beat them. Took them 2 L's against Lamar Jackson's Ravens, and 2 L's against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And now, the Bills have their 2 L's against the Bengals. Yes, I know the DeMar Hamlin game technically doesn't count, but come on. Even a diehard like me can admit we were going to get smoked in that game. But we play Cincinnati again later in the 2023 season on a Sunday night primetime matchup, and I'm confident that we'll come out with energy, passion, and a thirst for revenge. And that's the video. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Now what do you guys think? Do you guys think the Bills Super Bowl window is closed, or do they still have a chance at making a run of Lombardi this season? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if there's an NFL team y'all want me to make a video about specifically, yeah, you guys can let me know down there too. As for me, I'm sticking with my stance on the Buffalo Bills, and as Chris Pratt said in Rosa Parks, I ain't finna move. Don't forget to like the video if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications like you're flicking on a light switch, and please share the video like the nice human beings that you are. Now I'm gonna get something to eat. I can hear my tummy rumbling. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Later.
Not to be racist or anything, but Asian people